What's going on, everybody? If you've been keeping up with me on my Instagram stories, you know I've been in the need for a new drone. I crashed my last one in the Italian Dolomites and I never got a chance to recover it. So this just came in the mail. It's the Air 2S, and you know, if you're a filmmaker or photographer, you know you have a need for some aerial footage or some photography. So should you add the Air 2S or just go to the Mavic 3? I know I'm a little bit late to the game. The Air 2S came out in 2021, but I just got my hands on this, so I'm gonna give my honest and best review of the Air 2. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So I decided to buy both the Air 2S and the Air 2S combo. So the big question you're probably wondering, what's the big difference between the standard set and the Fly More combo? So with the standard set, you get the aircraft, the controller, one battery charger, power cables, an extra set of propellers, gimbal protector, and an extra spare of control sticks. And with the Fly More combo, you get everything I just said previously, plus 2 additional batteries, which are alone $115 a piece if you were to buy them separately. You get an ND filter set, you get a few extra propellers that you wouldn't normally get with the standard set, you get a shoulder bag, and a charging hub that can charge all 3 of your batteries at the same time. That alone makes it worth upgrading to the Fly More combo, in my opinion. Great, how do I get set up? Great question. So everything pretty much comes installed. All you really need to do is just install the battery, which I have on the chargers right now, and you're gonna need 2 B propellers and 2 A propellers. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. Need to remove the little cushions that they have for you. I'm not really sure what it's for, but we got our A propeller, and it tells you on the bag where they actually go. So that's kind of nice. Just press it down, turn it clockwise. There you go. Got your first one in. Locks in like that. It's just so satisfying when you turn it. And there you go. We have the batteries on the charger right now, and when we get done, we're gonna go take it out for a flight. How do you pair the controller to the drone? So now we have our batteries charged, we have the propellers installed, and next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and download the DJI Fly app, which is gonna allow you, this is gonna be the interface for you to fly your drone. So with that being said, let's go ahead and connect the controller to as such. Go ahead and plug the cord in, turn on by double pressing and holding. Oh, finally got it. There you go. Now I've got our controller on. Go ahead and take off the gimbal cover for our drone. You're going to want to do this every time before you get on the drone, because the gimbal is going to calibrate each and every time it cuts on. So if you do happen to leave the gimbal cover on, it won't mess it up necessarily, but it is going to wear out the gimbal a little bit. It may cause the gimbal to go and overload. Turn it on, just press and hold. There you go, you'll see the gimbal moving around a little bit, and you'll hear the iconic sound. There you go. And I'm gonna show you what it's gonna, little prompts. Like use Bluetooth, okay. Do Air 2S, that's what we got. You wouldn't want to try this in an airport. Alright, so I had a slow moment while trying to pair these things together. So whenever you try to pair your drone to your controller for the first time, make sure you hold down this power button for 5 to 10 seconds until it spins circle like this, and then it can connect. And that's why we're having issues. So, duh. So let's continue. Test number 1, how long does the battery actually last? So the first test I want to do is DJI says on their website that the flight time is 31 minutes per battery. Alright, so I'm going to time it indoors, and then we're going to go outdoors next. So let's go ahead and get this started. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the take off button, which is here. Take off. The air started. Alright, so the drone just landed, and I have a time of 20 minutes and 37 seconds. So that was just flying, it was just hovering, no movement or anything like that, no wind resistance, nothing. Indoors, 20 minutes and 37 seconds. We're gonna go outside and test it again and see how it does about 100 feet, and see how it does with a little bit of wind. It's a beautiful day outside, and it's a little bit windy, so I'm gonna take it up about 100 feet and see how long it lasts. Take her off. Good to go. Get him, Polka. Get him, Polka.
Zula, fight back. Get him.
Alright, so we just got the low battery warning. It is 19 minutes, say 20 minutes, 19 minutes and 55 seconds is where we're at. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, just landed, and now we're going to test all the active track modes. Which all you do is draw a rectangle around your cell. Hold on 1 second, got it. Tap active track, tap go. We're going to trace. Good to go. Alright, I'm just going to make one big loop around this little pond that we call the Oasis. See how it does? Getting run down. Watch out for the rocks, careful. We're gonna do it one more time, but this time it's gonna be a parallel active track instead of a trace active track. Like that. Okay, go. All right. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Gonna keep up the tempo. That hill. As you see, it got stuck way over there. Kind of overshot a little bit, but just a little bit of work to do, DJI. And next up, we're going to test some of our quick shot modes. I'll be honest, I personally don't use the quick shot modes much, but the great thing about the modes is it allows you to pick a pre-programmed flight, mark your subject, and hit go. This is an essential tool for solo filmmakers, photographers, or anyone who doesn't necessarily have a helping hand while shooting. This is also a great tool for beginners to get some smooth footage while learning the movements, so whether you're solo tripping it or learning the basics, the quick shot modes can come in handy more often than you would think. And for our next test, we're going to track some vehicles. We have Jessica and her Mustang, the Air 2S is locked on, and she's going to take a loop around the parking lot. So the first thing that you're going to notice as this truck passes by, the Air 2S does not lose the subject, it does not lose the Mustang. The second thing I want to point out is as we make this turn, on the left hand side of that building over there, the drone does not lose connectivity to the controller. The Air 2 would sometimes lose signal while going around structures or buildings. So in my opinion, I do think that the Air 2S, the transmission, and the subject tracking is a bit step up from the Air 2. So far we have tested the battery, we have tested the active track, and we have tested the quick shot modes. But the real question is, with the Air 2S boasting a 1-inch sensor, how well does the Air 2S handle low light situations? To test this, we will head to a place I call home, the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina. And while I could sit here and try to sell you on the 1-inch sensor that the Air 2S has, I think a quick little B-roll montage of Uptown would be enough for you to form your own opinions. Here, have a look.
Oh, it doesn't work. I try to work.
hang on. I do have some bonus footage of a sunrise hyperlapse on both the Mavic Air 2 and the Air 2S. Here, have a look. So if you're deciding on which drone you should add to your creative arsenal, the DJI Air 2S is a solid choice. Throughout this review, I have hoped to answer some of your performance questions, along with answering if this drone is really for you. I highly appreciate your time, and any feedback that you have would be appreciated. Also, I will be happy to help answer any of your questions down below. Welcome to the Captain Channel, guys, where we are all things adventures, travel, and the great outdoors. Your support in subscribing and turning on the notifications for this channel means a lot to me, and I know your time is very valuable, so I want to say thank you for taking the time to hang with me. And if you're so inclined, join me over on Instagram for some more landscape beauty, and I will see you on trail in the next video.